I've got some words that I'd like you to try when you have a child in front of you and they find it really hard to say the SH sound. I'm Rebecca Reinking, by the way, and I love treating children with speech sound difficulties. And through my career, I've learned that there are powerful words that can encourage and facilitate a more clearer production. And then there are other sets of words that I guess put me backwards. And what I realize is that there are vowel sounds that can just be like magical for some children. So what I've done is I've made a list of these words, the words that I find I get more success for children who are trying to say the SH sound, but they don't have the lip rounding. If you look at a picture of how to say shh, and if I freeze when I say shh, you will see that you have to protrude, you've got to push your lips out there. If I didn't, it would sound like this. So by me rounding my lips, it also helps kind of squish my tongue and get it in a good little position as well. So words that I'm going to try first for a child, I might choose words that have SH at the start, the middle or the end. And I trial all of these because I want to know, is one of these words or is one of these positions even easier, even better for the child? So a favorite one is I just start with, let's just say ooh. Can you do that? Ooh. And we might look in a mirror, we look at our lips, we look at that it looks like a circle or that they're round. And then we see if we can just blow out the air, as our teeth come together. And I'll show you what it looks like. Ooh. See how nothing really moved? That can be helpful for some children to not have to move the jaw too much or the tongue or the lips. It's like there's just subtle little movements and that can be easier for some children. On the opposite, I like to do shoo as well because we know our lips have to get round for the ooh sound. Just by knowing that, it can also facilitate some nice round lips at the start. Shoo. Another word I'll give you, which is one of my favorites, is ocean. Now, this is in the middle of words, but again, because we've got the O sound, it's that nice rounded vowel, it's like our lips are already in position. And it can just really help children who have difficulty initiating that starting position or the starting lips for shh, because they haven't done it before. We use a sound that they can already do. So ocean can be a word that is a good starting place for therapy with some children. What I'll let you know though as well is I always think it's good to, once you get a couple of words that the child can say, generally I might practice those words. I'll usually call them some core words, like these are our words that we have the most success with. And I will practice those for a few weeks so that the child is learning that this is how you say the sh sound correctly. Like this is the lip movement, this is what it feels like, this is where my tongue needs to be. And then after we've kind of stabilized that production, that's when I will introduce more words with different contexts, different vowel sounds. I just like to get a really good stable sh sound first. So think next time about rounded vowels. If you can see that your child is not rounding their lips for SH, if you do need this and all of the other keywords we have for different contexts will be available in the SH Sound Handbook. A heads up for those who have a child with a lateral lisp or a lateral SH production, high front vowels are going to be the words I would consider trying with them.